Arrange your legs so that you are comfortable and without making any great effort, sitting with crossed legs and resting your palms gently into each other. And just make sure that you have arranged in a way that is comfortable so that you can relax. Just breathing about 8 times here, just soft eyes, soft mind. Feel the softness of your breath. So a gentle peacefulness comes in to the body, breath, and mind. Just be present with that process of relaxing, stilling. And now stretch the breath deeply. Exhale deeply. Straighten your spine if you've relaxed forward a bit and engage your low belly towards your spine. Deep breathing through the nose. And clearing out the nose with the breath another time. And then Om, so begin with a deep inhalation. Take both of your palms over to your right knee, sit up tall, a little twist, and look back with your head. Breathe, feel the core strength here. So Uddiyana Bandha means flying upward lock. That tone in the low belly, navel towards the spine. When you finish a breath, soften and release to center. Palms pressed, breathe in, sit tall. Palms to the opposite knee. Look back, sitting tall. Deep waves of breath. About 5 in each pose. There's 4. One more breath. Exhale and come to center. Place your hands behind you for heart lift pose, fingers forward. So we start that work of Chaturanga, that same hugging inward energy of the elbows and spiraling outward energy in the hands. So just lean back, bend your elbows, enjoy that stretch across the chest. So the elbows hug towards each other. Build strength. Enjoy the openness. And now pick up your feet from the floor. Just keep your ankles crossed. And exhale, press your hands and just lean forward. Release everything. And go back again. Bend those elbows, hug them in. Lift up your feet and extend your legs to some degree. Just 5 breaths. 3. And 5. Exhale, cross your ankles, shift your hands in front to jump back to plank pose or step back to plank pose. Taking a moment to arrange and get yourself nice and flat, but your hips shouldn't be lower than straight. Make sure your hands have a nice outward spiral of energy. They're spreading in the palms and pressing the earth. Knowing it's impermanent, just take one more breath, feel the strength of your body, and then bring one knee at a time down underneath your hips. Plant the tops of your feet, so make that connection. Inhale, cow spine. Don't overdo in the low back. It's a heart forward pose. Exhale, flex your spine, cat spine. So you can really go deeply with that flexion. But when we come to the extension, try to focus it into the upper back. Exhale, round. Inhale, long, nose gaze. Exhale, round, navel gaze. Feel how this pulls weight out of your hands in the cat spine. Let's lift up the legs into a plank with the cat spine. So try to keep that flexion in your upper back. Just change your plank a bit, a roundness. And then step your feet in a little bit so you can press back to downward dog. So the open hands in downward dog help the shoulders be open. So there's freedom and space between the ears and the shoulders. The neck is long, hangs down. The belly flies upward. The heels reach downward. See if you can lengthen your spine. One more breath. Inhale, release your pose a bit. Exhale, bring your weight back into your legs, your heart towards the earth. Bend your knees, shift your gaze between your hands, and step or hop lightly forward. Exhale, fold forward. Wherever your hands reach is fine. Inhale up to standing. Enjoy the process. Reach out, breathing in. And reach your hands down, breathing out. Just take a moment, pick up and ground each foot into the earth. And then take your arms up above your head. So the shoulders down, the front ribs together and down. Hold your opposite elbow or your arm. And so try to create that space between the shoulders and ears and creating a side bend. So let's go over to the right side first. Gently drawing on that left elbow a little bit more. Find a nice side bend in your body. Not ignoring the lateral. One more time, deep breath. Use inhale to release and side bend to the left. Gently drawing on that right arm. So the brain has stuff to do when we're holding our asanas. Working the shoulders off the ears, staying toned in the low belly, steady with breath. And that just helps us be in the moment. Inhale to release and take your arms down. Pinkies out, reach up. Just notice the shoulders here. How high can you reach? And release down, not judging. Tops of hands towards the sky, reach up. Bring them together if possible. And release down. Thumbs up towards the sky. Up as far as you'll go. And exhale, release. Last way, open the palms and the shoulders open. So we have the most range of motion. Gaze up, reach up, inhale, stretch. Exhale, palms towards the floor, forward fold, swan dive style. Fold in, let your hands rest where they land and curl in. Halfway lift, inhale, a little weight forward into the fronts of the feet. Look forward and then exhale, back to plank pose. Shoulders over wrists. So Chaturanga, shift your weight forward a bit, like you're peering off the edge of a cliff. And then hug your elbows and bend them. So just try a little bit of a bend or more. You have it in your practice. 3, 4, let's try to get a little stronger with it today, including me. And 5, exhale, that's a half chaturanga. Inhale, straighten your arms, knees down, and ease your belly forward, upward dog, 5 breaths. So the knees down moderates upward dog, just find a nice stretch in your front body. Roll the inner thighs upward. 4, one more breath. Lift your chin, gaze up. And then release to your tabletop first, and then tuck your toes under a downward dog. 5 breaths. Lift up your toes, lift up your fingers, spread, and then place them back down. Firm the muscles in your legs and press them back. One more time. Exhale. Inhale, shift forward to plank pose. Exhale, step your feet forward, inhale, half lift. Forward fold, release your spine all the way towards your legs, whatever that is for you, curl in. Inhale brings us up to standing, press your feet, rise and reach. And when your exhale comes, bring your hands slowly down in front of your heart center. Release any gripping anywhere and feel the energy of the sun salutations. Surya Namaskara B starts with Utkatasana. Bend your knees, reach your arms, breathe in. Just one breath to establish that shape. And then exhale, one breath to fold in. Match the movement and breath. Inhale, halfway lift, shift your weight forward a bit. Bend your knees, spread your hands, so prepare your hands here. And then take your legs back and hug your elbows in. Maybe try with the knees down this time, see if you can go a little lower. Peer off the edge of your skyscraper. Nose gaze. 3. Outward spiraling hands. 4. And 5. Inhale the energy, press the arms straight. Stretch your belly, upward dog, one breath. Flip over your feet, move from your core, downward dog. Exhale, just one breath here. Step your right leg forward for warrior A. Angle your back heel. Press into those feet and stand up. Hips forward, good. And reach up your arms. Let's stay for 5 breaths. Let your feet spread. Shoulders down so your neck is free to gaze upward. Well, your neck doesn't gaze upward, but it frees your head so your eyes can go up. And exhale, we're gonna flow back through for the other side. So bring your hands down, take your leg back, and bend your elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then stepping your left foot forward, angle your back heel, come to warrior A, second side. Square your hips. Reach up your arms. Lift your chin. Front knee over the ankle. One more deep breath, give it energy. And exhale. So prepare the hands as you bring them to the earth. Take your leg back and hug your elbows in, shifting forward. Flip over your feet, upward facing dog. And now 5 breaths, downward dog. Shift from side to side a little bit, just a little lateral shifting, kind of rocking yourself. And then find center and take one more deep breath. Feel that big wave of breath go through. Exhale, heart down, legs back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale. Again, inhale, step your feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in. Bend your knees, reach your arms, Utkatasana, one breath. And exhale back to your center. 3 breaths. Bringing warmth and openness into the body. Feet underneath your hips. Take your fingers to your front hip points and fold over them. Chaturanga Dandasana, taking big toe pose. So bend your knees if you need to. First two fingers inside your big toes and underneath. And thumbs complete the circle from the outside. Toes press back down. Fingers pull evenly. And so you activate your arms and shoulders, shoulders up into the body, and let your spine lengthen. Do this to any degree with your body. Remember your attitude of non-harming. Ahimsa. One more deep breath. Calm, open. Halfway lift, keep your connection with your toes. And exhale, release your hands back to your pelvis and bend your knees and press and stand up. Exhale. Bend your knees and step out wide on your mat, warrior B position. Step to the back of your mat, turn out your left leg, bend your knee over your ankle, and reach your arms front and back. Turn sideways, shoulders down. Fill your entire rib cage, your entire lungs with your breath. So we want a feeling of just being one with the pose, absorbed into the concentration and breathing in the shape. Exhale one more time. Straighten your front knee and come over to a wide leg triangle, Iyengar style. Take your hand to your shin or your big toe if you like and open up towards the sky. Tone the low belly towards the spine. You'll also feel the pelvic floor toning. They are connected to each other. Strengthen the center. Exhale once more. Use your inhale to come up and reverse. Just keep the legs in the wide triangle. Energize your reaching. One more time. And release. Excuse me, wide parallel feet. Long spine, breathe in. Breathe out, forward fold. Belly flies upward. So here we come to that Chaturanga position again with the arms. But luckily our legs are holding most of our weight. So we get a chance to practice that spiraling outward energy in the hands, the hugging in of the elbows and bending them. Press the earth with the palms to activate your arms. Deeply breathe again. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, place your right hand under your face. And until you breathe in, open out into a twist anywhere in this arc. Keep a little softness in your knee joints or bending as needed. One more deep breath. See if you can open up a little bit more. Just think open thoughts and exhale, unwind. Other hand under your face, and next time you breathe in, open up into your twist. So that hand on the earth is doing a little bit of that plank work. Pressing. And one more inhale, create a nice openness. Exhale, release. And inhale, come on up. Still coming up, still breathing in, and then relax, exhale. Good. Other side, warrior B. So turn out your right leg, knee over ankle, float out your arms. Return our faces towards the right hand, off the fingertips. But then let your brain stay centered, aware of breath, body. holding the energy of the shape. Each pose a meditative form. And breathe out, release your arms down and straighten your leg. Keep your legs wide. Breathe in, float your arms again. And breathe out, triangle pose with wide feet. Down to your lower hand, reach up. Uddiyana Bandha, Mula Bandha. Notice how your breath can reach into the body and create space. One more breath for that in triangle today. And then inhale up, keep your legs same and come to reverse. Just lifting up and back. Everything energized. Feet press the earth, legs firm. Deeply reach. One more time. And let your exhale release you and turn to wide parallel feet once more. Breathe in, long spine. Breathe out, forward fold. Back to those chaturanga arms. Let's try lowering, hugging the elbows in and shifting forward. Try that skyscraper edge gaze. So it's like you're going to turn your hands outward, but they don't move. They just have that energy, and that helps the elbows come together towards each other. And exhale. Half lift, breathe in, and exhale. Just drape yourself over towards your right leg. Remember to keep the softness in your knees. If you tend to lock them back, just make sure you keep a little openness. One more time, move your breath. And over to the other side. Reaching across, you get a nice awakening in the upper body. One more time. Exhale, center. Inhale, come up. Roll your shoulders back and down. Bend your knees and step back to the top third of your mats. Hug your arms into the sides of your body. Take a deep breath in and exhale with sound. Try that once more. Nice slow inhale and then open your mouth and breathe out. And then softly seal the lips once more, continuing to breathe through the nose. Parsvottanasana, intense side stretching pose. Step your right leg back, hips forward, straight legs. Inhale, reach your arms back, dive your thumbs down. So we do an internal shoulder here. Thumbs back, reach back. And then bring your hands together, knuckle press or palm press, working your way up your back over time. Inhale, a little back bend into the hands. Exhale, forward fold. So we have a little back bend and a forward fold at the same time. Come forward to any degree. Lengthen through your head. Keep the elbows lifted. Deeply breathe once more. Inhale, press your legs and stand up. Swan pose. So we're going to shift to a front leg with a bent knee. Pick up your back foot, heel towards the sky. It's okay if you need to keep your toes down. Just try it that way. Try that one leg squat. Lift your back foot if possible. Leading with your heart. 4, one more breath. And release your leg beside the other one. Slide your hands down and let the arms relax against your sides again. Let's practice a cooling breath this time. So we're gonna breathe through the teeth. Inhale and then exhale through the nose 2 times really slowly. Inhale through the teeth. Close your lips, exhale nose. Utthita Parsvottanasana, second side, hips forward, legs straight, step back. Dive your thumbs down and back and reach your arms back. Exhale, come together again. Knuckles, fingertips, one fingertip. Just start wherever you are with this practice. Inhale, lift your heart, and keep that lift in the heart as you fold forward to any degree. Steady, one more breath. Inhale, press into the legs to come up. Transition to swan pose, so our front knee bent. Keep your back toes down if you need to. Lift up your heel towards the sky if you can. Try to keep that little back bend in the spine. Concentrate. 4. And exhale. 5. Press your legs straight, release the other foot beside, and carefully release your arms down. Back against the sides of the body. Cooling breath, rolling the tongue, or repeat the teeth if your tongue doesn't roll. Inhale through the rolled tongue. Exhale, nose. One more time. Remembering those for summer days, and just a natural breath. See, making our way down to the floor here at our halfway point. So let's enjoy that Surya Namaskar energy one more time as you reach up your heart and your face and your hands. And then release and bow towards the earth. Forward fold. Take your time. Halfway lift, inhalation, shift forward. So I automatically moved my hands forward a little bit, anticipating that going back to Chaturanga. So there's a forward energy here that we keep as we take the legs back. Plank, and then hug your elbows. 1, 2. It's okay if your knees are down. 3, 4. And you can go lower if you want to. And then upward facing dog. Just one breath, lengthen the belly. And then release back to kneeling. So if you need a cushion under your knees, you can slide it in there. Come to kneeling position. Ustrasana, camel pose. It's really just a leaning back versus like a deep back bend. So just place your hands on your thighs, ground your legs and feet, tone in your low belly, and just lean back and come out a few times. Just keep your spine straight. Lean back till you feel a little challenge. And release. So we lift out, lead with the chest. One more time, lean back, find a little challenge, and lead with your chest, come out. Repeat that again, or reach for your heels. You can pick up, tuck your toes to make your heels higher if you like. So leaning back, lift your heart, take your head back. Keep the gaze towards the nose. Deep breath once more. Remember to lead with your chest, head comes up last. And come to a wide child's pose. So widen out your knees. Sink back. The toes are not tucked here. And let's do our forehead and back of skull hold as we rest forward. So just coming to the floor. Right hand on the front of your skull, left on the back. Just relax. Five. Let's change the hands the other way. Holding your forehead with your left hand. Resting your right hand on the back of your skull. Soothing the nervous system. Breathe deeply. And exhale. Last one. And release your hands and come on out to your belly if you'd like to go through the Chaturanga. You may. So hug in the elbows, release all the way to the belly. Bring the legs together and zip them up so the legs are active and together for Cobra Pose. Hands by your chest. Inhale, lift your chest. That same energy in the hands and elbows as Chaturanga. Bring your hands a little lower towards your waist and lift up again. So there's a sense of driving from the feet, just lengthening and strengthening the whole body. One more time, deep breath. And release. Shift your hands forward by your chest again. Hug them in, press forward and down to come up. And coming to your forearms. Dolphin pose, hands together or flat. Pick up your knees, come to your balls of your feet, and let your head hang down. So we are holding the earth away again in a different way here. Shift your head out towards your hands and hold. Strong in your belly. One more deep breath. Walk your feet back and release to forearm plank. Take one hand under your chin. It's okay if your knees come down. So uneven forearm repose. Other side. And exhale back to your belly and over to the right side of your body. Supporting your head. Let your top leg come in front of your body. Do whatever's comfortable and reach for your bottom foot. Cat pulling tail pose. So lots of strength building in the practice. Here we just release and let go. We balance our yang style with some yin. Just gently hold the body steadily. Release any efforts. Just relax and breathe. Feel the breath slow down. Relax your bandhas. It's important to be able to release those muscles as well. Just notice when you breathe out next time. Let go of your foot. And enjoy the process of coming to the other side of your body, supporting your head, getting comfortable on that side. Top leg coming forward, reach for the bottom foot, whatever grip is comfortable. And then just relax and breathe. You can roll open if you would like. I started to see that on the other side. Letting the heart roll towards the sky. And relax everything. Just keep your mind on your breathing so it's steady. And also noticing just the sensations in the body, the energy. But without judging or attaching, just try to just be present with it. Feeling free to make refinements as needed. Let your eyes relax so the energy of vision is relaxed. And when you breathe out next, let go of your foot and just roll back onto your belly. And gather your hands in by your chest, so find that spiraling outward energy in the hands. And I've tucked under my toes in anticipation of getting off my belly. So we do need our feet and legs. So press the hands. We're going to press up to upward dog. Use your feet and legs. Stretch your belly. Pull back to quarter dog pose. Toes tucked under, arms long, head down. And then last one of these for today. Widen your knees a bit. Cross your hands just a little further from your chest. Just holding an asymmetrical plank variation. And release. Change the hands. You can do that in your own way or just cross one the other way. Come up onto your toes if you can. And 5 knees down if they're lifted. Pull back, quarter dog, child's pose. Easy. Exhale, soften. If you're in quarter dog, let your arms relax. Everything's soft. And then coming to seated. Bring your legs through. Let's do a cow face pose today. So center your right knee. You're going to try to stack the knees. So the knees folded in on themselves. Do your best to have them stacking. And come out to your feet and just ground your feet with your hands for a moment. Hinge forward until you feel something nice in your hips. One more time, deep breath into the forward fold. And then inhale upright. Take your left arm up and bend your elbow behind so your hand comes behind your skull. So we're trying to touch the center, the neck or the tusk or the spine. And the other arm inward rotation, like Parsvottanasana, back, elbow bends and slide it up your spine. So the hands slide down and up the spine towards each other. Connect if possible. It's okay if they don't. And lift your face. Go Mukasana. Tone the low belly, tone the root of the body. Focus at the third eye. And one more breath. Releasing these actions one at a time. Take the legs out wide and come forward. Just let the legs shake out. And then be still, exhale. Second side, hold the left knee centered. Hold the right knee, try to stack it on top-ish. Work with yourself. This is what how I'm working with myself. So stack your knees-ish, or if you can, and then take your feet. There's no strain in the knees. Just feeling this in the hips. Hinge forward to any degree, 5 breaths. It's okay if sensations are deep as long as they are not painful. And one more time. Fold forward. Inhale, rise. Reach up your right arm and back. Bend your elbow, come down the center. Reach your left arm back. Elbow bends, come up the center, and lift your chin. Third eye gaze. Engage Uddiyana and Mula Bandha. Deeply breathe again. Release your arms, release your legs. Wide legs again. Just relax through the feet, let them shake out. And then activate your legs. Bend your knees, lean back and balance. Big toe gaze, or big toe bind. Just balancing or straightening out your legs if you can. And bend your knees, release your feet back down. Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees apart. Bring your fingers and hands around your toes or holding your ankles. Tuck your chin, straighten arms, long spine. Exhale. Lift your chin, inhale, and exhale, extend your spine forward. The feet are like a book. Soles can open away from each other. As you take your last couple breaths, make sure you have found your range of motion for today. And then inhale, rise up. And exhale, lie back. Lie down slowly to challenge your strength. Straight legs, lie down. And slide in your feet. Nice and close to your hips and nice and wide from each other. Make sure that your spine is centered, your skull is centered on the back. Place your arms on the floor beside you, palms down. Bring your low back into the earth. Lift your low back away from the earth. Keep breathing. Once more, so flexing the spine, ground your low back. Lift the low back, arching the spine, extending. And then relax to neutral spine. Chaturanga Dandasana variation, bridge pose, cross your feet, lift your hips. Let your head slide away if you need space for your spine. And reach your arms overhead, over chest, facing each other towards the sky. Open feet, press, lift. Exhale, arms and spine come down with control. Release. Feel the sacrum land. Press again, lift up. This time take your arms overhead. Pressing those front hip points towards the sky. One more time. Give it energy. Lift. Exhale, arms and spine back down, all the way down. Feel that heavy sacrum land. And then release your feet, draw in your knees. Wrap one arm around one knee. Lift your head, curl in. Release your head down. Widen your knees. If you'd like to hold the backs of the knees or the feet, you can change your position. Ananda Balasana, or the two-knee squeeze. And enjoy one more rounded breath. And let's release to a figure four shape. So pretty familiar with this one. Come on in. If your feet come down first, that's okay. Either side is fine. Drawing in the figure four. Feeling some nice openness on the outer hip. Knee is happy. Three more deep breaths. What can you soften? And let the legs release. Transition to a one knee squeeze with the left knee coming in. Straighten out your right leg, point the toes. Circle your ankle a few times. Mindfully both ways. And be still, squeeze your knee in. And bring it across your body with your opposite arm. Knee down, twist, hook your toes behind your straight leg, or bring them to the floor. You create a nice twist in your spine as you gaze back, reach back, and draw your knee across your body. So the spine rotating from top to bottom, sending the breath along that main river of energy with the mind. Shashuma Nadi, the spinal cord, ever blissful. Shine it with your awareness. Let one more deep breath flow through to exhale. And just let yourself soften to the back of your body and plant the feet. Figure four, other side. Work with this side of your body, drawing in the legs to some degree. So I'm mostly just using my lower leg to create the right amount of sensation. Allowing upper body to just relax, be wherever you want to be with your arms. Remembering to let our hands do some resting in our practice. Feeling free to adjust your depth at any point. Soften into the shape, enjoy another breath. Transition to the one leg squeeze, one knee squeeze. Point those left toes as you straighten that leg and draw the right knee in towards the body to your own degree. Just letting the weight of the hands and arms draw the leg towards the chest. And then 2 mindful circles with your ankle each way. 2 or 3. Use the root of your big toe to draw that circle. And then be neutral and soft in the ankle. Draw your knee across your body. Knee down, twist, second side. Hook your toes. Just want that leg to rest somewhere. Really customize this. As you open back, make it really nice for your body so that you can shine your Sushumna Nadi with your awareness, and it feels good. Root to crown, crown to root. Enjoy one more deep, slow breath. And relax, release back to your back. Upside down is the thing we have left in our practice to finish with. So legs at the wall, knees bent, resting on a chair or bed, also lovely. Legs up in the air works for everybody. Shoulder stand if you would like, or half shoulder stand. So if you have a shoulder stand practice, center the back of your skull. Use your arms on the floor and check in with your core to try to lift up into shoulder stand without using your arms for support. So just try to reach your legs up towards the sky. Use your arms. Really activate the legs. And then bend your elbows. Place your hands on the back of your body for supported shoulder stand. Really energize that reaching if you're doing the shoulder stand practice with me. One more time. Inhale, reach, activate. Exhale, lower the hips a bit and let the legs release overhead. Haravasana, plow pose, release your hands back to the earth. Exhale, roll your spine down. Bring your knees in. Stretch out your legs one at a time. Deep breath into your heart center. Exhale, soften all efforts from the body. And just receive the practice, resting everything. Swallow to make sure the throat is released. Bring a smoothness to your face, especially around the eyes, softening. The jaw softens. This very important pose, letting the energy and strength of the practice be rested into the body, just allowing the imprint to grow your practice. Feeling the breath slow down. Let the breath go, still supportive even as you release that even breathing. You might observe some pockets of stillness in those spaces between the breaths. Swallow again. And then stretch your breath. Just inviting a deep inhalation and a corresponding deep exhalation. Let your thumb touch your fingertips one at a time. Feel that exquisite energy and intelligence in the fingertips. Once again, go through the fingers, touching the thumb and fingertips. And then open your hands and reach up your arms. Spread your fingers gently from each other. Stretch out your hands. And then curl your wrists and hands in. Stretch the backs of your wrists a little bit. Relax your hands. Come over to your most comfortable side. Curl in. And then use your top hand. Press the earth. Come on up to seated and back to your easy seat. There are lots of variations. This one where you tuck the toes in between the fold of the legs, Vastikasana. An auspicious, balanced, radiating pose. Let your hands rest on your legs so that your spine is a little bit supported by the arms. Inhaling and exhaling evenly. Just let the breath be soft and not the ujjayi from our asana practice, but just a soft evenness. Let there be softness in the space between your ears. Like clouds floating in the sky, just let the brain be. And the asana practice prepares us for meditation practice. So feel free to spend some more time here, even just a few moments. Let's offer our gratitude for this tradition and this opportunity to practice, the community, and let's offer any benefits generated by our practice today. We share it with all beings, all the realms. Inhale. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. I hope you feel nice and strong. Maybe practice a few chaturangas every day.